Happy Saturday morning. I'm up super early. Guess who else is up super early? The dogs. They're up super early. Saturday morning and they want to play. I got me a little bit of coffee, my favorite astronomy coffee cup. And now let me show you the dogs. Show you what they're doing. The sun is barely coming up, and these dogs are up and ready to play. Hey, Russian agent, how you doing? I'm just chilling. Good morning, man. It's super early for us. The puppies are ready to play. Hey, 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 hey. Move, 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 move. Rain is himself. Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm drinking coffee and, I got my little coffee cup, watching a little TV, you know what I'm saying? And watching these dogs come out here and play. So, 3 p.m. right now. Okay, so it's in the middle of the day where you are. It is literally 6:41. Sun's barely coming up over here. And like I said, I'm still sipping on coffee. Look, I mean, it's super early for me, and it's chilly. By the way, it's about 45 degrees out here, pushing 50. So, yeah, it's a early morning. So yeah, so we decided we'd start off a little early, and so 3 hours behind for you. Well, I mean, this is hey, what's up, Duck? Good morning. It's 6:41 in the morning. It's not afternoon for us. It's morning time. So we're just getting ready to start our day. That's why I'm still drinking coffee. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you're 3 a.m., yes, then we're 3 hours ahead of you guys. But you said 3 p.m. So look, I'm still drinking coffee, y'all. Like it's super 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 early. Like I mean, the sun's barely coming up outside. Barely good. So Duck says it's 2:42 p.m. there. Wow. So yeah, so you're in the same time zone as Russian agent, I think, or close to the same time zone, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, when you have, I mean, and I like my coffee super creamy too. Like, look at this, look at this. That's practically milk. You know what I mean? It's like milk and a little coffee. Oh wow. Adressia Dari Mana Bang? Is that? Oh, I don't know what you're saying. I don't speak that language. But yeah, let me show you the dog. So also, I came out here. Oh, geez, I don't know what's being played right now on television, but excuse whatever you hear in the background. But the other reason why I came early this morning is because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm in battling gophers, and I don't even know if you guys know what I mean when I say gophers. Don't drink coffee much, but I like it purely black. Nescafe. So hey, Doug, Nescafe has this gold blend, or is it called, or what is it called? It's got a gold top on it. It's kind of lighter color, really really tasty, and that I will drink not black, but I'm sorry, not with cream in it. I'll drink it black. But mostly this is what you see here is heavy cream. I just put a little heavy cream in there. But I was getting to the whole gopher issue, right? So many of you know that I try to keep the backyard where it's nice for the dogs to run around and things like that. And oh, by the way, I'll turn the camera around so you can see the dogs. But those gophers, man, they have been tearing up my yard, and what it drives the dogs crazy because they dig holes going after those gold. And I'm boycotting, so I'm Bajoran. You're Bajoran, something Egyptian, I think. Okay, I never had a Bajoran coffee, but I was saying these gophers will drive the dogs crazy. They'll dig these big holes going after them, and they tear up the yard by creating these piles and they kill the grass, and my dogs need the grass. So hey, Duck, I'll show you real quick. Hold on, let me just show you, just because I got time and it's early this morning. And guys, and if you're waiting to see the dogs, I'll be back. Don't don't click off. I just want to show Duck what I'm talking about here. Let's see. I think I have it right here. No, I think wifey moved it over here. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, this is kind of weird if you go to my closet, but I just wanted to show Duck what I was talking about. Oh shoot. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Sorry, guys. Right here. This is what I was talking about, Duck. That blend. This really, and see how it's a little lighter? It's not as dark. Anyway, that's what I want to show you. Come on, Rainbow. Let's go outside, buddy. So yeah, the Gophers. Okay, so the reason why they're taking off, y'all. The reason why I was complaining about the Gophers is they tear up the yard, and then, like I said, the dogs would dig holes going after them, and then I have these massive. And like I said, out here is a lot of sand. We do have some soil, but it's really, really sandy underneath there. So these dogs can dig 4 or 5 feet if they wanted to. You know what I mean? So I've upgraded my game, and I've decided to get rid of the Gophers. Okay. Now, if I'm lucky, I can catch it alive and maybe let it go. But I don't think that when I catch them, I'm letting them go. But the dresser said hi, good morning, bonjour. They look at the Gophers, yummy toy. No, see, that's the thing, Doug. They'll dig after the Gophers, but they don't really like bite them. They don't really do anything. They just want to look at them. You know what I mean? Okay, so you've had that before, Doug? Yeah, I like that flavor. It's really good. That's really good coffee. Level up, great. Yeah, so here it is, Doug. So let me show y'all what I've leveled up to. This is called a Gopher Hawk. This little thing right here. You're like, what in the world do you have going on in your yard? All right, Doug. But hey, don't stay too long. Stay away too long, because I want to show you the big reveal with this Gopher Hawk thing. And I want to see the dog's reaction to the Gopher. And I will prove to you that my dogs do not go after Gophers. So, hey, let me know when you come back, all right, Duck? Because I'll wait for you to show you what's underneath that stick down there and the dog's reaction to it. But anyways, guys, so yeah, let me show you one more mound, because you may not believe that my dogs will tear up my yard going after these Gophers. So a Gopher came over here by the side of the house and created this massive dirt pile. I mean, just massive dirt pile. So actually, what you see here is actually the Gopher repairing the hole. So this guy over here, yeah, he was digging after the Gopher and created like a 2-foot hole, deep hole in there, and the Gopher just filled it back in with dirt. And of course, you know, there's piles there, and there's piles everywhere, right? So I'm going after these guys next. They are next on the list to go after. And obviously I want to get them before they get to my trees, because they will tear up the roots and kill my plants and stuff. Back to the dogs. But anyway, yeah, they are up this morning, having a good time. That's what I like about dogs, man. No matter what time of day, they're always happy. And they're always playing. Hey, what's up, Casper? Good morning, man. It's early. It's super early. So I'm actually kind of excited, because this is my first time using this Gopher Hawk thing over there. And so, like I said, I want you guys to see my dog's reaction to. I'm pretty sure there's a Gopher on there, on that little stick over there. But I want to show you my dog's reaction to it. Oh, hey, Rain, get off, buddy. You're gonna start a war, dude. You're gonna start some fights. It's almost midnight here. Oh wow. Yeah, it is 6:49 in the morning over here, y'all. Super, super early, and it's finally chilly. It's like 45 degrees out here right now, and you can see. I mean, I got on some sweat stuff and you know coffee. it's it's chilly, y'all. It's chilly, but it's kind of cool though. I really like being out here right now. FSA, what's up, man? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a long time, yo. So 56 in Miami. Wow, 56 degrees. I was just down in Orlando a week ago, week and a half ago at this point, I guess. And it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I remember FSA now that you brought it to my attention. Oh man, you were killing me with that high stuff. Oh man, look at these dogs, man. They are ready. They don't care that it's cold right now. They don't care if it's hot. They're gonna be out here. Actually, I take that back. They do care that it's too hot. They will find shade. Like all summer long, these dogs were hugging this tree and going inside every few minutes. I could barely do a live stream because they were always running inside the house. But with it being cooler, these guys are. Oh, she had to go poop. That's why she's. You see Stormy? She's way over there. They're in the poop yard over there. But guys, I'm so excited about what's over there. If you just tuned in to me, I've got a stick. Do you see that stick over there? Let me know if you know what that is. I'm really excited about it. Do you know what this is? And let me know what you think that is. And I want to see. I want to show my dog's reaction to what I pull out of the ground with that stick. Oh, thanks, Peter. Nice dog. Looks happy. He's definitely happy. They're so happy right now. It's early morning. Daddy's awake. Got coffee. They've been tearing up trash. I mean, look how dirty the backyard is, guys. These guys have torn up any and everything they can get their hands on. So they've just been having a good time. Yeah, Casper, it's a pipe, but what is it? What's underneath that? Yeah, it's a trap. Exactly, Alex. It's a trap. So there's something on that. The reason why I believe it may not be true, but I believe there's something on that is because you see that little yellow right there? That means that the trap was set off, and it was set off by those guys. Do you guys know what those are? Yeah, hey man, FSA, come back, man, because I want you to see. Look at my dogs. I think they're staring at each other from a distance. He's looking at her, she's looking at him. I want you guys to see their reaction to whatever's on the end of that trap. This coffee is delicious, y'all. And it's so cold out here, or cool, that my coffee is kind of chilling out really, really fast. Oh, I'm in Texas, Alex. Look at that boy. Look at that big boy. Man, I tell you, he still looks great, y'all. Hey, Paul, what's going on? Okay, good question, Paul. Paul's like, let's get down to business. Let's talk about some real stuff. No, that's a good question though, Paul. I mean, what happens when my dog gets aggressive towards me or any one of your other dogs, and when they're puppies? Yeah, yeah. Paul. So for me, it's always been day one, be the pack leader, and that means that you don't get to growl at me. you know, you don't get to growl at me. You don't get to growl at anyone else in the family. That's just how that works. And the moment that you start growling, you get a quick, basically I do kind of like the Caesar Milan thing. Do that. poke them on the side. Use your fingertips, poke them on the side. Let them back down, let them ears go down, let the tail go down. Submit essentially. So you start early, and you keep it going. You don't ever give them the impression that they can tell you what to do, or retaliate against you. So that's a no-no. It's a big, big, big thing that you have to do. Um, yeah. So Paul, did you see what I'm what I have over there? That little stick that's hanging out of the ground over there. Big yard. Thanks, Alex. Texas ain't cold, LL. I mean, look. We got to get what we can get, man. So James, it's not as cold as up north, but I'm telling you, man. For me to be wearing this outfit, whatever, where it's like a little heavy sweater or heavy jumpsuit, whatever, it's chilly, man. It's pretty chilly. I think it's about 45 degrees. But we do get freezing temperatures. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that, somewhere in January it drops down to like in the low teens. Hugo is in Finland. Of course, it's not going to be as cold as Finland. Casper's wondering, James, if you're a bot because you keep writing numbers. Call me daddy. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Uh-oh, we're getting something started here. It's 45 in Florida. Wow. So you guys, yeah. So I think Alex is in Florida. He's saying it's about that temperature. Oh well, is it Inya and Natasha? Well, I'm glad that you're here, man. Not a bot. You just trying to get some comment. You getting my comment percentage up, James? Look at these guys, man. I think sometimes when they're cold, they use this as a way to warm up too. But oftentimes they're just running because they like to run. I love to see that. And just look how Storm is moving, y'all. Look how fast Storm is. I'm really, really happy to see that. She was pretty stiff yesterday. James, don't get bored, man. I'm in Texas. Can I just call you Natasha? Yeah, I'm in Texas. Central Texas. I'm kind of waiting for Duck to come back, and then we can see what's at the end of that stick over there, guys. And I definitely want to see my dog's reaction. No sleeping in on Saturday morning with dogs. That's exactly right, man. They were up. I'm up. But, I'm kind of excited. Yeah, next week is Thanksgiving, and I've taken the week off. And so I was happy to be up with the dogs this morning because I'm just super excited not to be having to go to work on Monday. And I'm actually kind of an early bird person to begin with, you know what I'm saying? Like I naturally, if I sleep all night, if I go to bed like at 9 or whatever, I naturally like to be up early. Something about going to that military training where you have done more work than most people have done by 8 o'clock. 65 today in Colorado. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. My son's out there in Colorado. Natasha's in California. Oh, nice, nice, nice. What part of California? Yeah. Hey, Storm, stop the biting. Am I gonna have to get the water gun? I think I'm gonna have to get the water gun. I don't have any available hands to do it, but flick water in my face. Some dew. Gonna be 65 today. Yeah. Yeah. Flipping plug says I'm up early every day. Yeah. I'll tell you, when I retire though, I think I'm gonna be up early. I'm just that kind of dude. I'm gonna be out here on the back porch watching TV with the dogs. Orange County, SoCal. Okay, so yeah, SoCal is a beautiful place. That's where he came from, actually. His the breeder, his mom and dad and stuff like that. They're all in San Diego. Thanks, Monique. Wow, cute dogs. James says, then snow, rain tomorrow night in Colorado. Yeah, we're not having snow and rain. It's gonna warm back up to like in the upper 80s, probably by by tomorrow. So I wouldn't be surprised if Christmas will be in shorts here in Texas. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we like being out here. The only thing is the gophers and the sticker birds. That's the only thing I have to fight out here. So if I didn't give it away already, I believe that on the end of that stick over that guys over there is a gopher. So I want to show you guys my dog's reaction. I'm pretty sure that my dogs are not gonna care about the gopher. What, baby? What are you eating? What you eating? Look at them eyes, y'all. She gives me those eyes. What were you eating? Grass? Are you eating grass? Manage, what's going on? I wake up at 4:30 every day and go for 4 a.m. walk and play chess. Yeah, James, I like that, man. Doesn't it feel like your day is like extended? If you start early, you get something done. Like it just feels like you have longer days, and it feels like the older I get, the shorter my time is, the shorter the days are. So if you start early, I feel like it kind of slows it down just a bit for me. 2 months. Okay, Roshan Allah says 2 months. Okay, we got about 6 inches of snow in New York. Power was out all you. Oh dang. Ooh, so what do y'all do when the power is out and you have 6 inches of snow on the ground? My goodness, what do you do? Hey Haas, what's going on? Long time no see, Haas. Long time no see. Good gracious, it's been forever. You you good, Plugs? What is Plug saying? I'm not understanding what's going on. All right. Rome Emperor War Dogs Rottweiler. Yes. Yes, sir. It has definitely been a hot minute, Haas. Very good to see you. Or well, see your messages. Connie Corso and a Rottweiler, F.A. Farah. Both of them. That's the Connie Corso and there's Rottweiler. And they are particularly athletic this morning. They're super athletic. I wonder if it's just because it's cold. Like they normally don't run this much. If you guys watch me, you know, I think Paul, if you're still on, they don't normally run this much. And look at Storm, guys. Look at how she's moving. I'm really surprised at her. Look at that. That's crazy. I'm telling you guys, this is the joy of life to me. Like this makes life worth living to me. When your dogs are having this much fun, just freaking running. I'm sorry, just stinking running. You know, that does it for me, y'all. Hey, Steve Short, what's going on? Good afternoon. Hostel says is how are the beeps? What do you mean? Oh, you unalive 37 coyotes this week. They've been eating calves. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey Haas, that's exactly what I want to do today. I want to show you what's been my pests. I got a little stick over there. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, I think so. I think Paul. I think they're really enjoying the weather. Like it's like with them not having to overheat every time they do a sprint. I think they're enjoying that. Uh-oh, she's gonna dominate him. Okay, guys, I might have to put this coffee down and get my water gun. The chilling weather in the UK. Oh, Steve's in the UK. Cool. No, Tony. Yeah, I mean, we wanted more space, man, and yeah. So I mean, we're out in the country, so you know the price is a little bit better. If you were to try to get this in probably upstate New York, I don't know. I bet it would be. Hey, boy, get out of the water. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you messing with my sprinkler for? Oh man. But yeah, no, we appreciate it. We this is our first time having an acre plot, And I'm telling you, I would not mind having 2 acres. 2 acres would be great. Maybe even maybe even up to 5. 5 acres would be good. You know what I'm saying? Just maybe have 1 acre for the dogs to play close to the house, and a couple more acres away from the neighbors. Like I like our neighbors. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that sometimes you have issues. Like say for instance, we had a few issues over here where we disagreed on some stuff, and so and then he was kind of barking too much while he's trying to do his yard, and and I'm like I said, I'm not down. I'm not putting down my neighbor. I wouldn't want a dog barking at me every time I try to do the yard either. So, but having an extra acre between you and the neighbor, it would be kind of nice. You want more? Yes, yeah, Tony, I do. I wouldn't mind having it because it's like I said, this 1 acre is beautiful. It's wonderful. I enjoy taking care of it. I enjoy the dogs having fun. I enjoy, I've had those smaller 1/3 of an acre plots, and they're great. It's fine. It's fine. But with these bigger dogs, and you just saw them running around the yard, man. There's not a lot of room in a third of an acre for your dogs to run. And then my little dog Missy, which y'all haven't seen yet, she likes to explore. And so in those smaller neighborhoods, we would, if she ever got out, she's going down the street, looking at other people's houses and sniffing other people's bushes. But here, what she does is just roams around slowly around the property and doesn't. And I honestly think that if she really wanted to, you see how there's a little bit of a gap on that underneath that gate. I think she could get underneath there and get away if she really, really wanted to. But she stays here and she just enjoys the property. So Evie turns 2 on the 29th, by the way. Okay. All right. Well, happy birthday, Evie. Boss energy, yeah. G, good morning from Maine. Snowing up here currently. Oof, good gracious. Ah, I'm glad we don't have snow. Like, I think it'd be cool to see snow, like during Christmas, whatever. There he goes. Boy, why do you keep getting into my sprinkler for? Aren't you cold enough? Rain, aren't you cold, buddy? Why are you getting into my sprinkler? You don't know, do you? You just trying to do something fun. Yeah, it's cold. It's chilly up here, but I don't know if I'd enjoy the snow. Oh, CMP, what's going on? Good morning, Mama Joy. I just subscribed to your channel. I am your news. Thank you, CMP, little Ray. Little Ray. I'm gonna call. Can I just call you Mama Joy? Thank you, Mama Joy, for subscribing. I appreciate you. I almost missed your comment there. Draxman is in the house. What's going on, Draxman? And James is right, Tony. You can be successful too. You know, I don't know him. He was the one. Well, that I was complaining that don't like water. I don't think he likes water being splashed on him, and he certainly don't like it getting on his feet. But him chewing at my water hoses and even my sprinkler system, yeah, he'll chew on that. And this girl here, she likes water in all the forms that I can give it to her. She likes to swim in it. She likes to be squirted with it. She likes to drink it. She likes to step in it. She does not care. Chloe's grandpa, what's going on, Chloe's grandpa? Yeah, you were hanging out with us a couple weeks ago. I remember you. Only neighbors I have are seasonal. They come up on a few weeks over the summer. Interesting, G. Now, I do like having like some interaction with my neighbors. I do think there's a little bit of, I don't know, maybe maybe that's a southern things where you do enjoy talking to your neighbors occasionally because we share information. Like I do like the fact that the neighborhood that I live in, there is like some camaraderie amongst the neighbors, and like there's even a men's group. We come hang out, we discuss, how we build our shops, how we pour concrete, what contractors we're using, because you know how it is, guys. If you ever had to build something or have a contractor come out, especially if you're like near a big city where there's so many different people, you know, every other person you meet is trying to get your money. Well, they're all trying to get your money. But some people like they want to make sure you have a good product for the money that they take from you. Other people are just like, look, I just want the money. Whether you happy or not, I want the money. So having neighbors give you good recommendations and stuff like that, that's very helpful. Yeah, I need need that garage. So Daniel, this is my shop. and I use it for, like I said, it's kind of like kind of entertainment. Here, I'll show you. It's kind of dirty right now, but I'll show you real quick, and then I'll come back to dogs. So y'all hang tight if you here for the dogs. I just want to show this little place off real quick. Yeah, guys, I got to do a lot of cleaning, and that's gonna be my goal this week, being off. Is I'll here, y'all can come with me. Y'all want to come? So they're used to coming here. So this is kind of warm in here. Hey, big girl. Yeah, so this is like my workout. I mean, like I said, it's a mess, so excuse the mess, but this is where I do all my working out, um, my treadmill, my rower, all the stuff like this. And on this side, it's kind of more like the entertainment, my TV and things like that, kind of hang out, my video games and stuff like that. Like I said, excuse the mess, but I'll get around to it. But yeah, so that's what I don't really use it like a shop, but it's more like a gym entertainment type center. Uh, Guido Planet wants to pet the dogs. Come here, Rain. This is from Guido. Say good morning. I live in a resort, but remote location. 1250 year round resident. Okay. Come summer till it's over 10K. Wow. Yeah, so the summertime sounds like it's a busy around your town. You probably can't get a traffic's probably bad. Can't get around like you normally would. QB. Oh, thanks, Paul. Like I said, it's I'm a little bit embarrassed by Storm. Stop biting his neck. I'm a little bit embarrassed by how I haven't been doing a great job of keeping it, making it clean. But that is my goal. I'll promise you guys, I'll clean that up and then show you what it looks like when it's not junky. But thanks, Paul. I bet you turn up with Drake music for my dogs. Listen, man, if you would have said that, a couple, 3 or 4 years ago, I would have been like, yeah. But nowadays, it's like, well, is that a compliment or is that like a BBL Drizzy? QB says 19 p.m. here. Man, these dogs are super active, man. Games made out of videos. Haas, every time I go to Discord, I'm lost. I don't know. What I need to do is I need to watch a video on how to use it. Because I go there and I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, how do I find you specifically? Like, it's like a whole world that I'm just like lost in. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I look that old? Do I look old? Maybe. But I'm like, I'm old. It's starting to show how old I am. Haas. When technology starts to be a little bit foreign to me and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost. I don't know how to deal with it. What's Discord? That's how I feel when I'm on Discord. Probably not even saying it right. Discord. Haas, anything special for the pups on Halloween? So honestly, we are kind of low key on the Halloween. My wife is really not big on like celebrating Halloween, but so we don't really decorate for it, and half the time, if I don't make an effort to look at these dogs, y'all. If I don't make an effort to get some candy for the kids in our neighborhood, then honestly, the kids don't get candy from our house. Because wifey's just not about that. She's just not about that holiday stuff. Like at least Halloween holiday. She'll be kind of okay with Christmas, but that's just, man, my dogs. Run, 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 run. Y'all not even gonna have to exercise. I'm not gonna have to run these dogs. They're running themselves. And see, this is what I'm talking about, having the acre. Having this acre gives them plenty of room to just, oh, he almost fell. Well, you get a week off from work, no better time to like the present. That's exactly right, Paul. I mean, with having a week off, that means it's time to clean up. Clean up, clean up. All the things that I've been wanting to do during the week, now's the time to get it done. When is Duck getting back? I wanted Duck to see the big reveal this morning. So if you just tuned in, guys, I wanted to show you guys my dog's reaction to whatever is over here. So let me show y'all. Hopefully my internet's not going bad. But you see that stick hanging out of the ground here, and that stupid little lid that I have over here? There's something on this stick, and I want you guys to see my dog's reaction to it. So I was trying to wait around till Duck gets back. She was here earlier. She goes her name is it says Floral, I think, but we call her Duck. But anyway, there's something on the end of that stick, and I want you guys to see my dog's reaction to it. So still waiting around for her to get back. Tony Man says Team Drake for my dogs. Storm and Rain. He did that. Kendrick dropped that album last week. What? He dropped another album? I missed that, Tony Man. I missed Kendrick's album. Mark the guy says dog. John says my dog loves peanut butter on my wife, and it also saves me from having it. Oh, John, come on, dude. At first, I thought you were serious, but then it took a turn there. That's why you got to be careful, y'all. You got to be careful what you read out loud. Beautiful dogs in the yard. Thank you, John. Has got the little sweating thing going on. Wish you and your dogs the best health. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that. Cam says I'm back. Yes, you are back with the hearts. Cam, how you been? Got some dog haters buried underneath the stick. Nope, it's not dog haters. Well, it's dog aggravators. Maybe that's it rhymes with haters. Got some dog aggravators. They going deep like elevators. I can't rap, guys, for nothing. So don't judge me. That's a bar. Well, I'm almost done with my coffee. It's cold anyway, but so I'm gonna sip this last sip of coffee, and then I'm gonna go put on my glove, and we're gonna see what's on the end of that stick. I tried to wait around for Duck, but she's gonna have to just watch the reruns. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Ikissin. Is that how you say your name? Ikissin666. Thank you so for being here. Thank you very much for being here. Well, yeah, we come on the weekend, Saturday mornings, and we talk about dog stuff. I got a big dog, two big dogs, and I got a little one in the house, a Rottweiler, Connie Corso. So we have fun here. We just chit chat and talk about weather. We talk about different countries and stuff like that. I have people come on from all over, man. People from what was the last time I had a guy from what is it the what is the name of the islands that's over there close by Iceland? Faroe Islands, I believe that's what it was, where he's from. We had people from Egypt, have people all over the world just come on, and so it's just fun. It's a good time. So just join the conversation, you kissing, jump right in there. Chloe's grandpa says I tried to rap my granddaughter, told me never again. Hey, Chloe's grandpa, don't ever let anybody put you down with your rapping skills. I've seen some dudes, some old dudes, come on and tear it up. Like rapping is not just for some young folks anymore; it's for all of us. Dougie says, "What state are you in?" I'm in Texas. Texas. Was that a go-kart gator in that carport? That is a UTV slash golf cart over there. I use that primarily to exercise the dogs. I'll put them on their leash and let them run alongside me. Dougie, I'm from Jamaica. Cool. That's awesome, man. I love Jamaica. CMP, my birthday is 11/28/24 on Thanksgiving Day. I'll be 64 years old. I was born. Oh, CMP, what's going on? That happy birthday to you. What part of Texas? Dallas? No, Dougie. No, I'm in San Antonio, Austin area. I live out in the country. I always say Central Texas. Good old dogs. Had a man grab Evie by the face in Walmart not too long ago. The store manager walks up and asks the dude, "Would what he did because she knows Evie very well, so Evie was not in trouble. Yeah, so Haas, that's it. You know, why do people do that, right? People just come up to your dogs and like assume that it's okay to just grab them. They have like zero ethics. So sometimes we just have to kind of guide them, be like, hey, you can interact with my dog, but what I need you to do is first of all, take it before you reach out to my dog. I need you to put your hand down, make sure they accept you, let them sniff you first, and then you know if they allow you to touch them, then go for it. But don't just come hand first with my dog. Then my dog reacts to that, and then all of a sudden you make my dog like it's at fault. It's not my dog's fault. You just don't know how to come correct. In this day and age, we should all know how to, you know, interact with a dog that we don't know. What I do with my dogs doesn't mean that you can do that same thing, right? You went to UT for 2 years. Oh, okay. UT where? There's several UTs. So Dougie, what are you talking about? UT Tyler, UT Austin, probably Austin, right? UT Austin's a big one. And then you went to Waco and Baylor. That's awesome. I love Baylor. Baylor Bears. I wonder, do you take your pups out to public areas? So Haas, I try to socialize my dogs, and now since I don't do it enough, I've started muzzling my dogs, particularly her. She gets a muzzle on, and then we'll go to Lowe's and whatever. He's still probably pretty good. He really doesn't really get bothered. But but you know, with him being so big, people are already cautious when they're around him. But I do make sure that people come correct with him because I don't want him to freak out and react to people. You know what I mean? So CMP says, me and my family live in Houston, Texas. We are from New Orleans, from Katrina. Okay, so when Katrina came through, you moved away from New Orleans, right, to Texas? Because we love that area. Well, I say love. I love that area. My wife was kind of on the fence about it. I enjoyed because I used to live in Biloxi, so which is like what, an hour and a half from New Orleans. And Kissin said, "Oh, Texas explains the open land. Yep, and space. I'd love to move there for the cheap land and the big houses, but the border is too close. I'm gonna keep my button VA. Big on military, 2A state and recreational MJ. Yeah. So the area that I'm at, you know, military is very, very, and I'm military too, by the way. So I'm still active duty. Yay! My son is active duty as well, and so this area is very, very military friendly. So when we go into town, Austin area, or if we go into San Antonio town, you know, we get treated very, very nicely. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of discounts people give on clothing and foods. Texas Taco Cabana. I don't know if you guys know what Taco Cabana is, but it's like a Mexican restaurant. They give us like 20% on the entire bill for military. So I am, you know, they treat us very nice here. I mean, Texas is nice to military. I will say that, y'all. Right? And yet people blame the dog when it had grabbed a person that way. He wouldn't get punched. Yeah, exactly, Haas. Christopher says, why do you cut the dog's ears and tails? So, Christopher, that is a long story. I can answer that, but let me finish. Okay, Mama Joy. So, Mama Joy, I got to remember to call you Mama Joy, okay? Instead of CMP. I got to get that in my head. Hugo, so he says Hugo's from Finland. Dougie says, retired 25 years Air Force, was at Lackland Air Force Base for 2 years, retired back to Jamaica. Dougie, wow. Okay, so you were at Lackland over there. Yeah. Okay. 25 years. Okay, so you retired after 25 years, or it's been 25 years since you retired, and you decided to go back to Jamaica. Ooh, I'm interested. Hey, Dougie, do you have like a senior master sergeant? Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. Do you have a YouTube station yourself, Dougie? I'd like to, after 25 years, okay, I'd like to follow how that happened because you know how it is when you're in the military. You're like, okay, where am I going to ultimately settle down in? And I love Jamaica. I'm not from Jamaica, but when I visited once or twice, and it's, you know, I'm talking about like the cruise ship kind of thing. You get off of the cruise ship and then you see all the beautiful parts of it, and then you go back. But I mean, it sounds amazing. So you don't. Okay. Well, that's cool. Maybe I'll just ask you ask you as many questions as I can while you're on. You were born in Jamaica, yeah. So it's like going back to your family, I guess. Don says hi. What's up, Don? Chris, I believe Rain came that way from the breeder. Yes, yes, yes. Thanks for answering that, Haas. Yes, Rain was the Cane Corso was. His folks are in San Diego. Yeah, so is it Chloe's grandfather? So yeah, when your dogs are really protective of you and your family, they they can react to people around them. I mean, that's you have to socialize them to other folks to let them accept other people, at least to touch them. But if they're not down with that, that's why oftentimes I'll go ahead and put a muzzle on her, because if someone tries to come up or gets too close and she reacts to that, I want to protect myself and protect my dog. So the muzzle really helps. The thinker said, "Bro," and the picture. I don't know what that says. Maybe the drink or something. Jeremiah was wondering about any toenail fungus remedy. Look, man, if I were you, Jeremiah, if you're talking about dogs toenail or you're talking about human toenail fungus, if not, I would definitely be using a antifungal medication, because I don't know anything that's not effective for killing a fungus. That's not, like an antifungal. So I'd definitely be going in for that to the vet. My dog sometimes act weird in public. Shin says, "Dog, can you give me tips to handle that German Shepherd?" Okay, yeah. Like I said, I would just, if you're talking about, are you talking about dogs or humans? The thinker. Or wait. I'm sorry. Jeremiah was asking about the fungus. You were asking about your dogs in public. So socializing is kind of what we've been talking about the last few minutes. The only way you can help your dogs with other people is you have to introduce it to other people. That's called socialization. And I'm saying an easy way to socialize your dog without having to have the fear of your dog maybe hurting other people is putting a muzzle. So, like I said, having a leash on the dog, number one. Then number two is putting the muzzle on. And a lot of times it's baby steps. Maybe step one is just to take them out to Lowe's. Maybe not even going to the store. Just get used to looking at people close by, okay? And so my approach is, when the moment that my dog reacts negatively to people walking by, I usually do the whole Caesar Milan thing. I just go, "Tsk," get them out of that mindset. Kind of take your fingers, and go, "Tsk," kind of like that, just to get them, get their attention, so they're not like fixated on barking at people and growling. Let them know that's the behavior that you don't want them to do. And then after a while, they start to get that, hey, I'm not allowed to growl at people walking by. And then you take it, once they figure that out, you reward that. Then you move forward. You say, well, what if I take you and walk you inside? Maybe not letting people touch you, but just walk around. And then the same thing, whenever they start growling at people because you're walking around in the store, then you just shut it down. Shut it down. Nope, nope, nope. No growling, no barking. And then after a while, they'll get used to walking around amongst people without growling. And then the next step would be to let people approach and maybe even touch. But maybe your dog doesn't get there, maybe not. But you can make some progress. So it's a slow. Yeah, Rain says, "Stop poking me, Dad." I know, I had to use you as an example, buddy. Oh man, the owner's vibes and the person's vibes. Yeah, that's right. It's got to be about the vibes. What does that mean, Haas? Kandahar? Stormy, no ma'am. Rain, no sir. Good guys, good puppies. That's a good doggies, good doggies. Yes, good puppies. No, good doggies. Yeah, guys, that's so much better. If you guys remember when I first started streaming, when my dogs would just go crazy with my neighbor when they come out of their backyard. Dougie, I am officer. Nope, nope, no, 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 nope. Rain, come here. See how fixated he is? He's deciding whether he's gonna run away. He knows I don't want him to go there. Rain. 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 Nope. See, he didn't respond to me. So he's making the decision whether he was gonna defy me or what. Rain, cut it out. Good, buddy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. So I'm really pleased with that, y'all. No, I didn't have to. Both of my hands are tied up, and they listened to me. That's a good thing. So no, no. Back to you, Dougie. I'm Air Force, and I'm a '05. Let me get caught up here. Trackers, huh? What do you mean trackers? I don't know what trackers are. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But so Dougie, just to kind of put some context to, because you look at me, you're like, well, how are you that? You never. So what I did was I did all my education first, and you know how it is with in the medical field. Sometimes they'll put you up further on your first day. You know what I'm saying? So I started off as an '03, and then worked my way up to '05. So I'm in the zone right now too, but I am really really hesitant about going that route because in the Air Force, you know how it is with the colonels group. They decide where you go, and if you don't have the billet for it in your location, you get moved pretty quickly. So that's a game I'm not sure I want to play. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Mm. Trackers would be the equivalent to an '03 captain in the army. Yeah, yeah. So I've never used that terminology before, Doug. Maybe come on, Fulbert. Nah, dude. I'm telling you, I'm a little bit hesitant because, like, just like I said, once the colonels groups get a hold of you, man, I don't know. I mean, look what I'll be leaving if I get PCS. You know what I mean? So that's a game I don't want to play right now. You remember me, bro? Nas Lopez. Tell me what were we talking about? What did we talk about, Nas? Because oftentimes I remember what we were discussing. I remember saying your name, but it's been a while since you've been here, so you have to remind me. The Adventures of Papa Stick says I had pit bulls for years. Now I mix Pomeranian Chihuahua and Rat Terrier. Ooh, that's interesting. Hey, see, I'm telling you guys, this is a comment that I enjoy reading and wish that I could pop over to your station or to your phone so I can see, what you're talking about. That would be a perfect time to pop over. Yeah, that's the thing, it's and so Dougie, I'm like this. I still have 8 years before I retire. Like I've got plenty of time for them to mess around with me. And you if you find a little stable, happy medium where you can kind of exist, let the years go by, and then maybe the last couple years you can mess around with me, the high three. You want to get that high three. Fine, but I got too much time for them to mess around with me. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant with this whole, do I make the push to or do I not? We were talking about making them run, and then putting their paws on the thing to get water. Remember, and you were saying my name vaguely, vaguely, vaguely. But thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back, Lopez. My nearest neighbor has a Connie Corso and Jack Russell mix. Ooh, what does that look like? Long-haired Connie Corso, a short, long. Yeah, yeah, Dougie. You know how it is. Butter bar, black bar, hackers. Okay, gold leaf, black leaf. That okay, 100% disabled from Army. 31E. No, so yeah, yeah, no, no. I those are new terms. I never heard those. I mean, butter bar. Everybody knows butter bar. That's a common phrase. Don't know hackers. Gold leaf. That's the major. Black leaf. That we never called it black leaf. So that's new. But 100% disability, man. Oh, trackers. Gotcha, not hackers. Gotcha. That 100% disability, man. Woo! That's everyone's dream, right? So the question is, Dougie, do you find 100% disability in Jamaica worth it? Because if you were in Texas, life would be good, right? In the sense where, because like say, for me, having this house, which I love this house and all. Sorry about the trash, but I love this place. But even if I pay this off, the taxes is a burden. You know what I'm saying? So in Texas, you 100% zero taxes. You know what I mean? That's a huge advantage. Do you have something like that going for you in Jamaica? Yeah, go ahead, Lopez. What's up? Oh, I bet, Doug. Okay, because the probably the cost of living is way cheaper there, right? Dog has an ego. 12 pounds of furry killers. The Adventures of Papa. Man, I would love to see that. Are you still here, Papa Stick? Are you still here? Cheaper, more money goes a long way. Yeah, that makes sense. So even if you didn't have like the advantage of having the tax benefit, everything else is probably cheaper, and you're probably living a good life over there. Guys, it looks like Duck is not coming back. Gotta run, but work never ends. Much. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, Haas. Thanks for coming back. Um, I have a big reveal coming over here in a minute with that little. Hey, Haas, did I tell you what I was doing over here before you leave? This little thing here. Did I tell you what that's all about? That's those mounds here. My goal has been to get rid of these gophers. So my big reveal is I'm going to pull that out, see if there's a gopher on there, and watch and get my dog's reaction to it. So I'm done with my coffee. Let me see if I can get my dogs to come over here, and then I was waiting for Duck, but looks like I'm gonna have to pull it out. You guys waited long enough. Let me drop off this coffee real quick, guys. Woohoo! All right, come here, Stormy. Let's see what Daddy caught. Wow, so paid cash for it, Dougie? Here's the big reveal, guys. You guys ready? Are y'all ready to see what that Daddy caught? Come here. Hey, don't that one off. All right, guys, here it is. Here's the big reveal. I think I'm supposed to just pull it out from the back end. Storm, come here, baby. Come here. Stormy. Rain. Come here, buddy. Let's see what Daddy caught. Come here. Uh-oh. Don't knock the phone out of my hand. Come here. Yeah, you smell it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, you smell it. Doesn't want to come up. Come here, Stormy. What does Daddy got? What did Daddy get? Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at the size of that guy, y'all. Woo-wee. Woo, doggy. Look at that, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Woo-wee. Look at my dogs. They're like sniffing it. That is crazy, y'all. That is absolutely crazy. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Got him on his head. There's no way I can save this guy. I can't really. I think he's a goner. But my dogs are just sniffing. This is what you guys are. This is why y'all keep tearing up my yard. These are the things that y'all are tearing, tearing my yard up for. Yes, get your sniff. Daddy's about to get rid of all these things. All right, guys. So let me see the comments. What are y'all saying? Wait, Haas, how many can I get where you live? Oh, y'all talking about living. Hey, tens of 77. So this is called a Gopher Hawk. It's called a Gopher Hawk. And this basically did exactly what I wanted to do. Look at my dog's reaction, y'all. This is what's driving you guys nuts all the time. This is why y'all keep digging big hole. Don't eat it. Yes, Daddy doesn't want these things. Y'all, I'm so happy. This is my first time catching a gopher. And you can see where I had to dig a hole first to find out where the tunnel is. And those that's what these mounds are. So all these mounds that you see in my ground, it's this guy. Oh, she's super interested in this thing. Yeah, and this is a big one too, guys. Look how big that thing is. Look at my dogs, y'all. Yeah, so I had to order this online. This has been the best tool so far because I've tried so many different things to get rid of these gophers. Like I've tried putting exhaust from the truck to try to either knock them out or get rid of them, and that didn't really work because the only thing they do is what they do is they'll dig tunnels, and then ever so often they'll kick a lot of dirt out from the side, and they'll just keep digging, and you can basically see the path of their tunnels there and there, and you can so he was coming this direction, and he got to about right here, and he would have dug more if I hadn't caught him. So I am so happy. My dogs are like, they're curious, y'all. Look how curious they are. Yeah, so hostas, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because I mean, when they'll go after, they hear them. They hear them going in underneath the ground. They hear them, and so what they do is they dig these massive holes. Let me show you the last big hole that they dug. Like here, okay, here's an example. Look how this is my dogs digging after them, and when you're walking, you can trip and fall and break your ankle, in these big holes. Oh, look, all over here. Big hole here. My dog wants, and see, what happened was my dog dug a big hole, but then the gopher comes back and tries to cover it back up. But anyway, you get my point. All these mounds are from probably this guy here, been creating all this problems for me. So I kind of don't want them to dig after them because then they create these massive holes. And then the other thing is, once they get to them, they don't really kill them. They just kind of sniff them. you know. Did I tell you all that story that time one of these guys randomly? Let me go ahead and tell you the full story. If you hadn't heard that story, is sorry guys, I know there's probably a lot of comments, but let me tell you about this story, and then I'll come back to the comments. So I woke up early one morning, and I heard some scratching on the door, and I thought to myself, I was like, oh no, I left little Missy outside, and Missy's probably sick and probably half dead and whatever. And I was feeling all kind of some kind of way. I was really, 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 kind of bummed out. And I get to the door, and it wasn't my dog Missy. And Missy, y'all hadn't seen her yet if you're new. Missy's inside the house, but it was one of these guys, one of these mole. Sorry, not moles, but gopher was scratching on my front on the back door there. And so, you know what I did? I said, let me get my Rottweiler. My Rottweiler will kill that thing and she'll take care of it for me. I called Stormy out to get the gopher, because how often are you going to see a gopher, walking on your back porch? You're never going to see that happen. You know what Storm did? This killer Rottweiler here, the one that's all that aggression, she just went over there, looked at me the whole time. When she finally noticed the gopher, she just went over there to sniff it and let the gopher run off. Didn't even touch it, didn't grab it, didn't do anything. Yeah, I bet if I got something like a terrier, maybe that's something that was maybe bred to go after these things, that would probably be more be more effective than my Rottweiler and my Cutty Corso. But these guys don't. They just tear up the yard going after them. They don't really do anything. So Mama Joy says, "I'm glad you don't have a vegetable garden because they'll eat vegetables." See, Mama Joy, that's why I was talking about earlier. So, hey, come here, Storm. Let's go over here. Let's show everybody what I'm trying to protect. Guys, and please ignore the mess. My dog's really just... What in the world is that? Oh, that's it. So this is what I'm after. I'm trying to protect. So you can see over here, these guys have created a mound here, and you kind of follow their path along here. So here, oh, sorry, they went here, and what they did was see how my this is the electricity to my shop, and I dug a trench. So what they did was they found an easy path to dig along here. But what I don't want them to do is to get over here to where my fruit trees are, because then they'll tear up the roots and kill my orange trees and and my uh, my fig tree over here that's starting to take off. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep this area protected. And like I said, I got afraid, and that's why I started using these gopher hawks, because I'm ready to get rid of these guys. They've been doing too much damage. So Lionheart, are you talking about the gopher, or are you talking about my dogs are massive? I bet Evie would have me. She'd have me a puppy that will take care of these things in a minute. But my problem is, like I said, they'll tear. I just don't want them to tear up my yard. You know what I mean? Big hole, big massive holes, digging after these gophers. And honestly, I think this big hole that I had to repair over here, I think that's from them trying to go after a gopher, and I had to, obviously repair that spot. But and it's not that I can't repair it, guys. I mean, I can just throw some dirt in there or some whatever, and then put some sod back on top of it. But with sod, you have to kind of always water it until it get established first, which I can do. I've got sprinkler heads, but I like this better. This is more satisfying. Tenza, thank you for liking the video. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I think this gopher hawk is gonna be my new hobby, y'all. I want to be a YouTuber and gopher hunter. Look at my dog. Look at him. He's like, let me smell that. You smell that? Yeah, this is what's been tearing up our house, buddy. I should show you my front yard, because there's a ton of gopher mounds in my front yard. So when I get done with this, I'm gonna go set me some traps in the front yard, and we're gonna get rid of these things. We're gonna get rid of them. I've had enough. Where can I get a Connie Corso puppy from, please, sir? So Lopez, I want you to go over to our sister station, my coworker, Ozzy the Connie Corso, and she has a top-notch Connie Corso, black Connie Corso, that she's gonna breed with Rain's sister, Lucia, and they're gonna have puppies coming, I believe, next year, next summerish, or not. At least she'll probably be pregnant next summer, if I'm calculating correctly. I think Vito will be old enough to sire his first litter, and then she will have Connie Corsos, beautiful Connie Corsos, wonderful temperaments, all that stuff that you're looking for. She will have them available. I don't do that kind of stuff because I don't want to be a breeder. But look up Ozzy the Connie Corso. She's got about 150, 60,000 subscribers. She's got a pretty big station. So check her out and send her a message and let her know you're interested, and you can have yourself one of these. Man, I hate Duck missed this, but well, I'm glad who stayed around and watched the reveal. I'm glad. I hope that was hope that was fun to watch, and hopefully you enjoyed my dog's reaction to them seeing me catching a gopher. Thanks, Mike Brown. I appreciate you. Wow, and Ebet Ebatari, I'm doing fine. Philip, you just go by Philip. Thanks for saying they're gorgeous. Thank you. Says I live 3 blocks from the beach, 3-bedroom, live upstairs, and Airbnb. The other 2 bedrooms I'm booked until. Wow, that is a good business model, Dougie. So basically, you have your own, like, your place of residence is creating wealth for you. Yes, thanks, Hoswell. Thank you for for watching that. I really wanted everybody to see. I knew that once I saw that yellow from a distance, I knew the trap had been triggered, but I just wasn't sure whether or not there was anything on it. And sure enough, this guy was dead on that trap. So I'm super, super happy. And I mean, I'm not happy for the loss of this animal's life, but these guys are annoying, y'all. They are killing my grass. They're driving my dogs nuts. So yeah, I'm happy. 1 point for Storm and Rain and Storm and Rain's dad, and 0 points. Well, I don't know. These gophers they've got hundreds of points. Dougie, where did you go to school? I went to 3 different places. My undergraduate was at Angelo State University. So I'm from that's where I grew up in San Angelo. So yeah, Texas. All my school has been in Texas. The only time I is when I was stationed out in Keesler, Biloxi. That was the only time I was really away from Texas, honestly. Thank you, Tanaz. Is your name Tanaz? 77. Thank you for the comment about the house. Lopez, wait, I can go on Google and find some boy Cutty Corso puppies and buy them off of Google. No, 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 no. Lopez, I'm suggesting that you go to her YouTube station, Ozzy the Connie Corso, and then send her a direct message. You can even watch her station with, she has like Lucia, so you see what you're getting. Lucia and Vito are her Connie Corsos. So their temperaments, you can actually see the parents and how she's raising them. And that will give you a good idea of what your puppy will be like and how you need to raise yours. Oh, Leo, okay. I do, Leo. I mean, I do it all the time. I just like right now, I try to stay focused on the dogs, and so you won't, you know, unless you like to see me talking, which is fine. I don't mind. Boy, what are you doing? he's like, he's like, he's fascinated, y'all. He's fascinated with this gopher. What are you? Look at that. She's being playful. Yeah, no, I show my face. It's just I don't. I just assume people don't want to see me talking. They're more concerned about the doggies. Oh, so Mike Brown, I was talking about Ozzy the Cane Corso. If you really want to see or buy some Cane Corsos like him, his sister and a nice little imported puppy from Serbia, I believe, is Vito's from Serbia. I think if Paul's still here, Paul would probably know the details. I think he's in line for like he's getting the cream of the crop. I think Paul is getting the first first beautiful litter that's puppy from that litter. So he knows probably more than I do, even though I work closely with Ozzy the Cane Corso. But he knows there's Tigger. I was wondering where you at. Yeah, Tigger's here, y'all. Yeah, this is a gopher, man. You missed the big reveal. So I put a trap out because I don't know if you remember, Tigger. We were talking about the gophers tearing up my yard, and so there was a mound right over there. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I've had it. I'm getting the gopher hawk. I got me a gopher hawk, and I caught my first gopher. And so I'm just kind of like, in some ways, I'm kind of like touting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of, you know how dogs are when they do a kill and they just kind of show it off to everybody. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of showing off my supremacy, my human catching vermin supremacy, and my dogs are just like, look at that. You gonna eat that, Matt? That sounds disgusting, man. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, that's so good. And I'm amazed at how big he is, y'all. Like I thought he was gonna be half the size, but this Joker is massive. I mean, look how big my Cane Corso's face is compared to this. Like you know how big. If you know anything about Cane Corso's, this guy's face is massive. And this rodent is half the size of his face. So yeah, nah, dude, I'm not eating this nasty stuff. I'm not that desperate. if I guess if all society shuts down and I am forced to have to feed my family with whatever I catch, I guess I'll be eating gophers at that point. At least I know how to catch them, and then we can cook them up and eat them. But I am gloating, y'all. I'm literally gloating with this gopher right now at this point. Look at Storm, y'all. Oh man. So Dougie, gophers eat so anytime there's like worms or grubs in the ground, they dig these tunnels throughout your yard to feed off of the grubs. And they also feed on the roots of your plants. So like you see how I have a magnolia tree out there, and if you were here earlier, I showed you my my orange tree and my fig tree. They will eat off the roots of those plants. So these guys will destroy your land in several ways. They make these massive mounds and kill your grass, and they will destroy your plants as well. So anyway, so I'm very happy. I got a kill. I'm very, very happy that my dogs didn't have to tear up my yard for me to kill this thing. And anyways, Louis Vuitton vest for your dog. That'd be great, man. I'm telling you, I'm always looking for cool things for my dogs to have and play with. And I don't think those things are in my country. Yeah, that's well. Be thankful, Tigger, because let me tell you, man, they are destructive. They are very destructive. But every place has their own pest. You know what I'm saying? It's just where I live. Since the soil is very sandy, it's easy for these guys to dig. Like they're not challenged by digging out here. It's just so easy. They can go anywhere they want and not face a lot of resistance. So it's a perfect location for gophers. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Leo. We put a lot of work into this. You know what I mean? And you try not to compare, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Corporal Studs, what is that? Also, I sub. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Though this is a gopher, man. This is I'm basically gloating right now. I use my gopher hawk. You see that gopher hawk there? And and so I'm kind of letting my dog sniff it because these things drive my dogs crazy. So they're having fun. I'm having fun, and this is where I set the trap. If you were interested in knowing, so this little thing has a tool to help you find the actual tunnel because what they do is the tunnel is here. It runs along this way, but what they do is they kick dirt to the side. So you have to kind of find where. So I put my trap down here and I caught him in there. But you see those mounds, the tunnel goes like this, all the way over here, and then they start to go this direction. But anyways, so Mama Joy, how big is your yard and the front yard for them to run and play? So yeah, Mama Joy, they have access to about a half an acre in the backyard here, and then that's plenty for them. And the front yard is another half an acre, but I use that just for myself personally. I don't let them go in the front yard. The only time they go in the front yard is when we're exercising, so I'll take them for a run on the golf cart, and that's when they have access to the front yard. But even then, they're always on leash in the front yard. She's gonna go inside the house, y'all. I don't know where my Connie Corso is. Did they both go inside, y'all? I guess it's me, you, and the gopher. But anyways, it's probably time for me to shut down anyway. My wife and I are getting ready to head on out. But yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. And yeah, Mama Joy. Matt, I'm in Texas, Central Texas. Mongoose is my rodent problem here in Jamaica. They keep eating my chickens. Ooh, yeah. We don't have anything like that here. Mongooses are not a thing here. 6 more months of winter. Also, that's really cool. Thank you, Corporal Stud. I went on your channel. Went on her channel. She has a lot of content. Yes, she does. Lopez. She has really only has one puppy. I think all the rest of them are at least a year. I think Lucia is probably the youngest outside the puppy, Vito. And but again, Lucia and Rain are the same. They're siblings. They're from the same litter. So, but yeah, thank y'all for the subs. Thank y'all for your time. And oh, y'all, before I head out, let me let y'all say hello to Missy, and we'll watch Missy respond to the gopher that I killed. So I'm gonna go ahead and flex on Missy. Missy, come sniff the gopher. Come here, baby. You want to smell this? She's like, what in the world is that? Oh my God, it's driving her nuts. Look at that dog. She's like, what is this? She even standing up, y'all. Look at Missy's reaction. Yeah, this is what you've been sniffing in the yard this whole time. Look at that. Daddy caught it. Yes, I finally caught it. Look at her standing up, y'all. Hey, cut that out. No. Oh, man. Sometimes they do that.
What happened?
Rain, I guess he got possessive of the gopher that I caught. And then just started.
That's why I said it was gonna trigger something.
Yeah. Well, I'm letting her sniff it.
No, I'm saying that they're getting gotta go.
Okay. All right, hey, Rain, get away. Get away. Get back. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to have to shut it down and let my dogs go inside. So, well, anyway, it was good hanging out with y'all. Y'all have a good day. Yeah, I don't know. So that was like, I think he was being possessive of this thing. Like he was saying that was he. I think Rain was like, no, this is mine. But he needs to know this is not his. So Rain, no, sir. Nope, this is not yours. I'll let you sniff it, but it's not yours. It's mine. Here you go, Missy. You want to sniff it? Oh, she doesn't even want to sniff it anymore. You want to sniff this, baby? Here, you can sniff it. And we're going to make sure Rain stays away this time. Yeah, you can sniff it. Yes, it's okay, baby. Look at those hackles up. It's okay. Do you want to sniff it again? No? You stay away, buddy. All right, guys, I got to go. Thank y'all for the subscriptions. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Have a wonderful day. Bye, 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 bye.